As most baseball fans know, you're from the tiny island of Curaçao. How tiny? Curaçao makes Rhode Island look like Texas. Population less than 200,000. I'm going to ask you not to be modest here. How big a hero are you in Curaçao?
I don't walk around and feel like I'm a hero over there. I just walk around as like I give other kids hope. Hope to be like me, hope to represent the island and do something special.
Here's a story I heard. Willie Mays is at the batting cage, and he says to Terry Pendleton about you must have been taking swings in the cage. He's the best center fielder I've ever seen.
To get Willie to say, I'm the best center fielder out there, it's a great honor because I know how great he was and how passionate he was about his defense. And that's the way I went about my business. I wanted to be the best at my position every time when I step on that field.
Every great pitcher, if you talk to them long enough, gets around to their appreciation of defense. John Smoltz, Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, they would say that to some extent, the way they worked a hitter was with the understanding of who was behind them in center field.
Fly ball into right center. On the run is Andruw. He dives. Oh, my goodness, what a catch.
Hammered to left center field. I don't know if Andruw Jones is going to get to this one. Yes, he does.
Andruw Jones starts off the game with another remarkable catch.
Those guys made me. You know, I go and talk with them and like, hey, what are you going to do with this guy? What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with the whole lineup? So I get it in my mind already that this is what we're going to do.
Hit to deep right center field. Andruw Jones. Oh, good night.
Talk about your approach to playing center field. In the simplest terms, you played shallow.
He plays fairly shallow to begin with, gets very good jumps, and not afraid to leave his feet.
There are other center fielders who played shallow, but few, if any, went back on a ball the way you did. So you're taking away what would be a line drive single or maybe a bloop, but you're also going back and taking away a double or a triple.
Center field, back goes Andruw, still going on the track at the wall. He's got it. Holy smoke.
You know, if I'm playing shallow, it was just something that I developed as I grew up.
This ball smoked. Yeah, long run for Jones, and he gets there. Quite amazing how shallow in outfield he plays.
Cooks at the center. Andruw turns tail, still going. Up the wall. What a play.
The thing that I did my whole career, I watched the game. I tried to study it. A lot of people might not think I did.
BJ! A little bit in.
I studied the game. I studied the hitter. You know, I focused so much that I left a lot of focus on my hitting up behind because I know how important center field is.
Andruw Jones does it again with a tremendous diving grab.
You told me that you'd been to Cooperstown several times already, and then it occurred to me, of course, he must have been because so many of his teammates had gone in. Maddux, Glavine, Smoltz, Chipper Jones, Fred McGriff, Bobby Cox, the manager, Shu Holtz in the front office. That is roughly 15% of all the Hall of Famers elected from 2014 to the present. That was some team.
To hear all those names and you play with them and they know how we went about the business, and for all of them to be on the same stage in the higher price of baseball is something special.
The Braves are the Eastern Division champion. For the 9th straight time, the Atlanta Braves are the National League Eastern Division champion. A 13th straight division championship.
14 straight division titles. You were part of 10 of them. 5 World Series, all in the 90s, but you lost 4 of them. Is there some kind of lingering sense of what might have been among you and your teammates, as great as it was, what might have been?
You know, we had a great streak going, and we wanted to continue to do it. And, you know, we fall short a lot. You know, everybody would say, oh, you know, we might have been the team of the 90s, but we only won 1 championship.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's so hard to win a championship. Everything has to go your right way. And you fail in October. You got to start back again in February with a tougher mentality to trying to get there again and win it.
Let the celebrating begin, folks. 14 consecutive division titles for your Atlanta Braves.
for our league, we were basically the team that everybody was playing tough because they were like, well, they come to Braves again. They're gonna try to win again. They win it again. So it was tough being the Braves in the National League because they're trying to knock you off from that championship.
I look at that hat, I look at that jersey, you realize that from now on, when someone asks for an autograph, you're going to be signing Andruw Jones, HOF 26.
I still cannot believe it. You know, I'm soaking everything in, so I cannot wait to actually be in the Hall of Fame in July 26.
Congratulations.
Thank you.